both sides of the ball. Like, you know, no one magically just gives you games. You know, so for us, you know, we've had some struggles on offense. You know, try to get the ball going back in the basket by not taking maybe as many tough shots and continuing to make the right play. I have great confidence that we have good players that are going to make shots.
So the Tigers and the Pride getting set for this 80th meeting between the two schools. And Jimmy, obviously two teams going in opposite directions right now, as the Tigers 0-3 in the conference, and Hofstra has won 9 of their last 10.
Hofstra's one of those teams that keeps popping up on the radar, because that's what happens when you go to Syracuse and Pitt, 2 perennial ACC, NCAA tournament teams, and you win. Speedy Claxton can really coach, we know that. Tom Parada's my friend's the assistant over there. They got a freshman. Okay, they have a sophomore, they got a junior, they got a guy from Spain, they got a guy from Belarus, they got guys from New York. My point is this, Hofstra's assembled a team in this modern age. Some local, some have come in and transferred, and they are playing extremely well because Speedy Claxton has them playing well. This is a big game for Towson. They got to like turn this season to a degree in the CAA around today.
Williamson, after the Tigers win the opening tap, second leading scorer for Towson, just under 15 points a game. Tejada 16.5 points a game. Tyler has it left of the lane. Moving in, whips it out to Coleman in the corner to Womack for 3, and it's good.
Womack's shooting has improved, but understand that started with Tyler. They posted up Tyler. They posted up Tyler Tejada, kind of like Matt Harper and Georgia Tech. A lot of guys used to do. Post your guard up, get the ball inside, kicks it out. Womack hits a 3.
Plotnikov turns, shoots, and he hits. So German Plotnikov, a 6'5" grad student from Belarus, puts Hofstra on top. Their leading scorer, Cruz Davis, leads the CAA 21.2 points a game. And then you've got Preston Edmead, the freshman, who is well on the way to being the CAA Freshman of the Year. And now a whistle and a foul on Morsek, away from the ball.
Yeah, I don't know if he was moving and rolling in, they wouldn't let him. I can't say enough about Preston from the Northampton school. 16-6-3 against Doug Drexel, but he's been doing it all year. Every box I check, when I check a box score, finds ways to score. Deer Park, obviously over there on Long Island, but he goes up to Massachusetts for school. Just has a lot of poise. You know, I don't even want to talk about how good a player he is, because that's what happens in this business. Guys are probably not going to stay where they stay. But see, Tejada and Williamson did stay, so I hope he stays.
Over on the far side, Decady trying to work on the freshman Womack, leans in and lays it in.
Nice left hand. Queens Village, New York. See, there's another New Yorker that's right next to St. John's University.
So Hofstra with the early 4-3 lead. Tigers were losers on Saturday to Monmouth, while Hofstra built a huge lead over Drexel in Philadelphia. And then the Dragons came roaring back. The Tigers end up, the Dragons end up losing to Hofstra by a 70-67 count.
Yeah, Hofstra's finding ways to win. Like I said, when you beat Pitt, hey, they beat Quinnipiac. Tommy Pecora, who used to coach at Hofstra, great coach at Quinnipiac. They're just finding ways to win. That's how you win 9 out of 10.
Williamson in the corner to Coleman for a 3. That's no good. And the rebound comes out, grabbed by Edmead. Edmead, left side, intercepted by Tejada. Tyler throws it out to Williamson. Back to Tyler in the left corner. Tejada spinning, turns, shoots from 15. That's short. And the rebound grabbed by Womack, but he has it knocked away. And Cruz Davis comes up with it. Hofstra averaging 78 points per game. Tigers average 69.5.
And Towson's always defensive rebounding. Look, Monmouth is a surprise loss. Monmouth had a lot of blocked shots. Their bigs played better than I thought.
There's a drive by Cruz. He is fouled.
And give King Rice and Monmouth credit. They played well. They came in here and played well and beat a Towson team that's virtually unbeatable the last 3 years I've been here at home. But you know what? None of that matters. You started conference play poor. You had 2 road games. Probably should have beaten Hampton. Problems don't matter. Pat Scary's is a man. He's a good friend of mine. He's a man. He knows what he has to do. No one's going to feel sorry. He's brought this program from the depths of misery all the way to the top of the league last year, cutting down the nets. But now he's got to get past the semifinals of the CAA, go to the NCAA. Dylan Williamson and Tejada are great. But Spiro, not quite as much depth as last year.
Not so far. Cruz Davis does not get to the line as much as you would think for a guy scoring over 20 points a game.
Smooth lefty.
And he makes them both. Davis previously had been at St. John's and Iona. So he's kind of making the trek around the New York metropolitan
that's
area.
kind of what I was talking about. Preston not get in, but when you're that good, you're going to get all these, accolades, and then it's what's next. How about what's now? Just play right now. Hofstra's a great tradition. Remember, this is where Jay Rice started his career. Tom Pecora took over before he went to Fordham. Joe Mahalik, God love him, could really score points. We used to play. First one to 91 when I played Joe Mahalik. And then Joe got a little sick, and now Speedy Claxton, one of the great players, one of the great dunks in Cole Fieldhouse history. I'm sure Gary Williams doesn't like me saying that, but because we beat Jay Wright and them, but that's when you knew they were really good. Speedy Claxton ends up having a nice career in the pros, but they got better as the season went on. I watched the boxes. I don't watch them like that, Hofstra, but I watch them. You got to make that if you're Tejada. You got to make that 10-footer right there. You got NBA scouts in here.
Onuetu with the rebound.
Tyler Tejada's on lists for reasons. I mean, good lists. You just got to pull up and make that 10-footer. But to go back, Hofstra's kept getting better. And Speedy Claxton can really coach offense. And they're coming together. We saw Monmouth shot blockers come together. The good news for Scary and Towson is I don't think they've played their best basketball yet. They just have to find a way to find out what's inside them, which is a very good basketball team.
Davis, top of the key. Gets it to Plotnikov up top. Feed out to Edmead for a three, no good. Rebound loose and picked up by Ndefo, who's just checked in for the Tigers, along with Tyler Schmidt and Caleb Mbea. Tejada drives. Tejada goes up. No, he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
See, that's how you get to the line. Get to the line, get your shot going, get some points. Gonna have to be aggressive.
Personal foul number 6, victory on that 2. His first personal and team's second on the line.
So Tejada to the line to shoot 2.
Tejada and Williamson have to find a way to get themselves going. I know they're being double teamed. I know Tyler Tejada, very unselfish, almost to a fault. Passes the ball out. And getting to the line is always a good way to get yourself going.
So the Tigers, who hit a 3 on their first possession, gone almost 3 minutes without scoring.
Kind of been their albatross this year, is stretches without scoring.
Second one by Tyler is no good, and the rebound grabbed off by Davis. Gives it to Edmead. Work at the Plotnikov, left side. Back to Edmead. Edmead, top of the key. Whips it down low, all alone. Onuetu, and he misses the layup, and the other way come the Tigers.
Tigers so far doing a good shot of holding Hofstra to 1. So you get to there you go, good move.
Tejada can't get it to fall, and Mbea, the rebound, puts it up with the left hand and scores.
See, I like that with Mbea. No hesitation. Hey, you fought for the offensive rebound. You deserve to shoot it.
Between the circles, Davis gives to Edmead. Edmead into the paint, lays it up and in.
Preston, Edmead.
So Hofstra by 2, 4.5 minutes in. Williamson up top to Mbea. Work it to Schmidt on the right side. Tyler to Tyler, now Tejada, backing in, puts it up, partially blocked. He wanted a foul, didn't get it, and here comes Hofstra the other way.
I did the NBA last night. Wizards, this big trade going on, but the Wizards, that would have been a foul in the NBA. That would have been 2 fouls.
And there's a foul there as Davis will go back to the free throw line. Timeout on the floor, 15:06 remaining here in this first half. The score, Hofstra 8, Towson 6. We come back to CQ Arena.
Immediate timeout.
Honey? Can I use my quarter when you're done?
You are not getting the quarterback.
Keep the game going with Raven Scratch-Offs from the Maryland Lottery. Play today and you could win up to $200 grand instantly or other great Ravens prizes.
Take a look at this team, the chosen ones. They've trained for years to be here. You can see their drive, their passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens for more than 20 years. And for every training camp, every practice, and every game, they're the team your team chooses every time. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
On the field, every hit is part of the game. But off the field, that hit can change everything. That's when you need a team that fights hard, hits back, and never quits. Malloy Law Offices is built to win, just like champions. Get what you deserve. You don't have to go through it alone. Know your rights. We fight for you. We are the official injury lawyers of Towson Athletics, and we are proud of it. If you need us, we are here for you.
At Elite Income Advisors, we believe every great win starts with a great game plan. As the official corporate partner and exclusive financial advisor of Towson University Athletics, we bring the same focus and preparation you see on the field to your financial plan. Elite Income Advisors, your goals, your future, your winning retirement.
Tiger fans, Food Lion is the proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Tigers make in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to the Hub, Towson University's food share program. And so far already, one free throw made by the Tigers. Tejada was one of two. Cruz Davis will be shooting free throws here early on.
Cruz Davis, love his game. It's funny because he's from Texas, but he plays like a kid that's from Brooklyn. Like he's got that wiry frame, left-handed. If you're looking for common opponents, they both played Central Florida early in the year. Remember, these are money games. Central Florida, Houston, Kansas. That's who Pat Skerry played. Syracuse picked Central Florida for Hofstra.
First free throw is good.
I like those challenging games early. Not too many of them, but you find out what you made of when you go on the road. Well, Hofstra won 2 of them and only lost to Central Florida by 4. Towson lost by about 15 to Central Florida. Johnny Brockman's doing a good job. Remember, they're in the Big 12 now.
They're 5-4 on the road so far this season and 2-0 on neutral sites. And of course, beating Pitt and Syracuse in the same week is one that opened up the eyes of everybody in the CAA.
Yeah, I did. I watched the mid-major poll, and all of a sudden they were rising, and they're like way up there. See, that's a good look.
Schmidt out to Tejada. Tyler drives, lost it. Sek gets it, puts it up and in.
2 things. Both times Sek and Mbaye have caught the ball. They're just scoring. Like he's going right up and scoring. I thought they were hesitating early in the year. So good improvement by the coaching staff.
Davis over midcourt. Whips it out. Plotnikov for 3, no good. Rebound loose underneath, and Coleman comes up with it.
Tigers looking to run a little. I like that.
3 on the way, no good, and the rebound is grabbed by Silas Sunday, a senior. 7-footer transfer from Iona. Davis into the paint, flips it out in the corner to Katie for 3, no good, and out of bounds. Off of Sunday, it will be Tiger ball. Womack back in, Schmidt leaves for the Tigers.
Right now, they're doing a very good job, Towson, of holding Hofstra to 1 shot. Now the Hofstra's going to pick up full court, which Dylan Williamson can handle. You're talking about the best scoring point guard in the league, and Dylan against the freshman. But Preston's kind of saying, hey, I'm here. I'm the new guy. I want to see what you got. You know, turn around, pick you up full court. See, they're forcing him left.
Dylan cuts back to the right, moves into the paint, dribbles it off his foot, picks it back up. 10 on the shot clock.
So you're not letting him go right.
Dylan into the paint, puts up the floater. That's an air ball and out of bounds to Hofstra. Edmeade will bring it up the floor. Rare 12:30 weekday game for the Tigers here today. Davis for three, that's no good. And the rebound to Hada. Tyler ahead to Williamson. Dillon, work it left side to Womack. He'll put up the three. Got it, his second of the afternoon.
Womack plays with a lot of fire. We have DMV basketball coming up on Monumental. This game's on Monumental. Today we love what the Williamson's family does. A lot of college and a lot of local college and high school. Well, Womack's really good because he played for Glenn Phillip and Paul VI. Totally has no courage. Sek's just got to get out there further. Second and Bay. Got two of them.
And he just picked up his second foul, did Sek.
He did. You know, when I coached, I didn't care. Between the two of them, they have 10 fouls, you know. But this is a big, big game for Hofstra. I mean, for Towson, because of Hofstra's status this year is kind of a... But they did this 12:30 game to bring the students, and the students are here. A lot of Hereford Middle School, undefeated Hereford Middle School. I was talking about before the game.
Edmeade out to Plotnikov for a three. He misses again. And the rebound grabbed by Sunday. And he's backing in on Mbea. Spins in the paint, puts it up, and scores.
It's a patient, tough move. Looked like Andre there. Looked like Andre Drummond in the NBA. Look. Right now, the pace favors Towson. They're playing good defense. That's the only offensive rebound they give it up. They're grinding it out. They just got to find a way to get some buckets here. It starts with Tejada and Williamson.
Tyler gets it into Coleman, banks it home, and he's fouled. By the way, the Tigers without their third leading scorer today, Jack Doumbia, out with an illness.
Yeah, Doumbia is going to be a key as they come back. Look. He's kind of an instant offense guy from Wright State, Norfolk State, but I guess pneumonia's put you down for a couple days. So, once again, nobody cares. And not that that's not a bad thing, but you just have to find a way. You know, you got Smith from Valpo, Coleman, who also played at Paul VI. You got Womack, a good freshman. Dillon and Tao, they got two inside guys. Like, there's enough to piece this together, and Defo can do some dirty work for you. But Tyler, they have to control the pace, which Pat Scary's done, but those two are going to have to start to score, Dillon and Tyler, if you want this thing to turn around.
Coleman converts the three-point play. He's now 13 of 16 from the free throw line on the year, so he's done a great job there.
You see Speedy Claxton, he's trying to get most of the play faster. Towson doesn't let him.
Edmeade feeds right side to Davis. Davis to the baseline. And Bea cuts him off, back out to Edmeade, puts up a floater, no good, and the rebound to Hada.
Yeah, it's a tough shot there. That's not going to go. They forced Cruz baseline and then doubled them.
Work it to Coleman, right of the lane. Into Williamson, the floater from Dillon, no good, and the rebound Sunday.
Nope, good cut, good cut.
Davis into the paint. He puts up a floater. That's no good.
He can't find one now. He's getting good looks.
So both guards there missing shots they normally make on each end. Now Dillon comes down the other way. Tougher shot than before. Missed that one too. Davis.
See, he can't get it out. He pulls that one. Tough shot.
Nails the three, and Hofstra goes back up 15-14 as we're going back and forth here.
Davis just made the toughest shot he took all day, a pull with a 6'7" guard on him. Goes to show you.
He's got 7 to lead the Pride. And Bea gives it off to Tejada. Tyler, right corner, three-point shot from Coleman is good.
That's what you're looking for in a big day game like this. Who can come in and give you surprise points? Coleman gives him 6 points.
Edmeade. Into the paint. Stops, feeds. Work it back to Davis on the left wing. Davis with 8 on the shot clock. Puts up a nice shot there. Cruz Davis with 9, and we're tied at 17 midway through this first half.
They force him right, and he runs up a right-handed runner that goes in because he's just a scorer. Good game. Pace is picking up.
Williamson still looking for his first points this afternoon. Gonna fire up a three, that's no good. And the rebound comes out, grabbed by nobody, and finally Tejada's got it. He puts up the three, that's no good. Davis the rebound.
It's good luck.
The Tigers' shooting woes continue. Came into this game shooting 42.5% as a team. As Davis with 10 on the shot clock, double teamed out front, dribbles past it, and we've got a foul on Sunday and a timeout. 9:13 remains here in this first half. Our score, Towson 17, Hofstra 17. We'll come back to CQ Arena after these words. Tied up at 17 here at CQ Arena. And for the Tigers, if I'd have told you, Jimmy, that Williamson and Tejada would each start 0 for 5 from the field, I think you'd be happy that the Tigers were tied with Hofstra.
Yeah, it's 17-0. That's what you got to go in the huddle. Wait till you get hot. You're going to be fine. I like Towson's energy. I'm not going to say I wasn't on the road trip. I just thought of Monmouth. Their energy was a little funky. Now, Monmouth had a lot of shot blocks. They blocked a lot of shots. I like Towson's energy. Everything's fine. 17-0, 9 minutes to go. Got to play hard for a minute because you got to have another TV timeout coming. It's kind of a weird TV timeout, but you know what? Keep the ball in this guy's hands.
Conway from the corner, no good. Rebound, and Defo gives it out to Schmidt. Schmidt feeds down low to Ndefo to Mbea, who gets stripped as he goes up.
Maybe one extra pass too much. Now Schmidt, I love the feel for his game with his shot fakes, but he's sometimes got to pull that.
Davis
like
for a three, no good. Rebound, Mbea.
Davis does not lack confidence, like his swagger.
Tejada over midcourt. Up top to Mbea. Back to Conway on the right. To Schmidt. Whips it for Ndefo. Intercepted by Davis. Goes one-on-one with Conway, and he's fouled.
Wasn't sure about that one, but it was kind of looked funny. Referees had to trail it. Once again, I like Hofstra. They're being unselfish, but when you have an open look, take it. And because you're so good at going to the glass anyways, don't overpass. Schmidt, people forget, Schmidt's played at Valpo. He's an older guy. Conway's an older guy. I like Conway. He made some big threes earlier in the year. He didn't make any last game. Maybe shot big ticket too.
So, I said earlier that Davis doesn't go to the line that as much as you'd expect for a guy who handles the ball as much as he does. Well, already now he's about to take his 6th free throw. He only averages 4 a game.
Well, sometimes you have that effect on situations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next one by Davis, and he's a perfect 6 of 6.
It's like Bino Ransom out there. That's what Bino Ransom played like for Baltimore legend. He's now assistant coach at St. Joe's after being at Maryland and helping them win the Big Ten regular season title. They won the Big Ten regular season title with Bino getting them players. And you know what? It's about players. And right now, Hofstra, they seem to have a bigger bench, but they're playing less guys.
Williamson finally gets off the schneid with his first make after 5 misses, and we're tied at 19 with 8 minutes to go in the half.
I like the pace of that play. Okay, they're going to force me left hand into one dribble pull-up with you.
And now a foul on the Tigers that nobody's happy about.
Tiger personal foul number 23.
That's on Caleb Mbea. And the Tigers' 16th foul, so Hofstra will be in the bonus for the final 7:55. 19-19 our score. Back again to CQ Arena after these words.
Moments like this, you're faced with an important question. If a ball lands in a cup and no one else sees it, does it count? You bet your sweet 5-iron it does. Somewhere to smile about. Ocean City, Maryland. Oh wait, he's still going. Okay. Nice.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
What are you doing?
I'm playing a Raven scratch-off from the Maryland Lottery. I can win huge cash prizes instantly.
How huge?
Like, Jonathan Ogden huge.
Well, if that's the case, I'll take one too.
Keep the game going with Raven Scratch-Offs from the Maryland Lottery. Play today and you could win up to $200 grand instantly or other great Ravens prizes.
Instead of just asking, how can we treat Leo's ankle? At MedStar Health, we ask, how can we get Leo the exact care he needs at our urgent care? Care that quickly gets him in for an on-site x-ray, that shows he needs an orthopedic specialist, that joins him for a video consult. That means he doesn't have to miss his very important afternoon appointment. How we help Leo get back to his life is about so much more than how we treat his ankle. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
Tomorrow's Mega Millions jackpot, $199 million. Play today at any Maryland Lottery retailer. Must be 18 years or older to play. Please play responsibly. Well, we're tied at 19. Rebounds are even at 11. Towson shooting 37% from the field. Hofstra 40% from the field. We've had 7 lead changes already.
And the bench is even. I like a Defu. I think he's going to be a good player for Hofstra. He's just a freshman at redshirt. He's from Elmont. That's where the track is, Belmont, next to the Islanders, right near Hofstra. He went to Vermont Academy. I think he could be a good find for Scary as the year goes.
Edmead puts it up as the shot clock was winding down. No, Tejada drives, lays it up, basket's good, and he's fouled.
Dylan Williamson getting it high. See, a little fired up.
So Tyler hits his first field goal of the game. 5 team fouls on Hofstra.
So Tyler gets his and one. Williamson takes a little one dribble pull up going left. Keep it simple. In transition, take the ball to the rack. They're going to foul you.
Tejada gets the roll on that one. And the Tigers by 3, 22-19. And that matches their biggest lead of the game. Hofstra's biggest lead has been 4. Onietu gives it to Edmead. In the game is Jaden Roberts for the first time. He's got it left side. Thought about the three, didn't. Now back out to Edmead. Edmead gonna fire up a three, and he hits.
Cruz and Edney have hit 2 threes with their jab, step, pull. Those are tough to make with no defense. Conway took away the drive, did everything he could. That's just a shot maker's shot. Probably the best freshman in the league from what I've seen so far.
22 all with 6:50 to go in the half. Williamson flips it to Mbea at the foul line. Back out to Dillon. 10 on the shot clock. Dillon in the right corner. And Davis tried to steal the pass but stepped on the baseline. Tigers will keep it with 8. Conway out and Womack back in.
Good energy on the bench. Womack, by the way, cheering for himself. I like Scary. Fired up, but very, very positive over there. A lot of good energy. You're tied with the hottest team in the league right now with 6 to go. Let's finish the half strong. That's what you're thinking if you're Towson. If you're Hofstra, you're like, if we could just get a little run, can they keep up with us?
Tejada step back 3 is an air ball and a shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation, Hofstra possession.
You know, Jimmy, Hofstra's got, I mean, you look out there and you look at Davis, you look at Edmead, you look at Roberts. These are not big, thick guys. I mean, they're skinny, but
no, that's why they
got
fast.
Great basketball skills.
Well, they play faster, and Towson's right now not letting them play as fast as they want. They're trying, but
Davis with an acrobatic scoop, no good, but a foul called on the Tigers, and Hofstra going to go to the foul line. Onuetu will go to the free throw line where he's only 48. Oh, actually, Cruz Davis. No, Onuetu to the foul line. He's only a 48% free throw shooter in a 1-and-1 situation here.
Let go Onuetu. Victory's his first team. He's got some size. Speedy Claxton has a few bigs he can put in, and then they have 4 guys in sweatsuits too. Some people, I don't know if he's redshirting or they're hurt. They have 4 guys that look like players in sweatsuits, but they're going to go 6, 7 deep. That's who they're going to play, but they got 2 bigs to rotate, and he makes his free throw.
Now, I mentioned that those 3 guys.
Is alive.
I noticed. I mentioned those 3 guys: Edmead, Cruz Davis, and Roberts are all, you know, kind of skinny. You know who they remind you of physically? Their head coach, who was one of the greatest players in the history of the CAA.
One of the greatest players ever. And they had John Arengood. John's down at GW doing well. He played his time at Hofstra. He didn't leave early. Just had his grad year down at GW. Speedy's had some really good teams, but Speedy himself, fantastic player.
Oh, did he kill the Tigers? Williamson at the foul line, dumps it down low, and out of bounds. It will be.
Preston's done a nice job of really working hard on the defensive end to push Williamson left. He's probably about the same size, both 6 foot. Pushing him left, getting over the screen so they don't have to switch, they can just hedge.
Work it out to Womack, 10 on the shot clock. Williamson dribbles to his left, feeds back to Tejada, fakes the 3, drives, goes up, and he's stripped as he goes up. It will remain Tiger ball. No, they're going to give it to Hofstra. So the Pride with a 2-point lead and 5:40 to go here in this first half.
If you're just joining us, Towson's playing well. Good energy, playing hard. Not giving Hofstra anything easy to get pace in transition, which is what they want to do.
Whip a pass down low to Onuetu. He gives it off to Plotnikov, missed it, and the rebound comes out to the Tigers, and a bad pass that was touched by Hofstra and will remain Tiger ball.
Speedy Claxton, I love this. He's asking Victory why he didn't take the 4-foot jump hook. He's correct. Just take the jump hook.
Work it out to Mbea. Caleb trying to get it to Williamson, but Edmead all over Dillon, and finally
Preston forcing
Mbea able to get it to him.
Preston's making Dillon work for everything.
Williamson dribbles down the left side in the corner to Coleman. Coleman leans in, puts it up, no, rebound underneath. Onieto has it stripped by Womack, who lays it up. It won't go, but he's fouled.
Womack just tougher than Victory there. Womack wanted it more, got it, and won. Big possession there because you're trying to keep this thing. We know Towson's a little, he's not offensively a juggernaut. It's not what he does. But defense, they rebound, they're physical, they're tough. They get down and guard, they're hard heads, they don't give you second shots. But when you're trying to manufacture some points, Womack comes out as a freshman, hits a three to start the game, hits another three. Then, by the way, gets an offensive rebound. I mean, they got to make the free throw. It's the last part, but it's going to be one of them grinded out games. And you know what? I like Towson, likes to play a grinded out game more than Hofstra.
Onuetu with his first foul. Womack now 10 of 18 on the year from the foul line.
He's a freshman. He'll improve on that.
Missed them both. Gets his own rebound. Turns, puts it up. No, he's going to the line again.
He's like Ron Artest. He just creates contract. He's Ron Artest light. He just creates contract. He saw his ball being missed. Hofstra, you got to discuss what's going on there on the free throw rebound. You have 4, they have 2. It wasn't even close. The shooter got it. And these are little things. 12:30 games, tricky. I love day games. I used to love Loyola Sunday day games. Next thing you know, you're at the Owl Bar celebrating. Well, usually your team can be readier if you're at home on a day game. I love day games because the other team, Speedy Claxton has obviously drilled that. They've drilled on how to pinch and not give up the free throw rebound. So Victory will come out, who just had a layup opportunity, didn't go well, and didn't get the free throw rebound. But that's all right.
Onueto out and Sunday in. Womack trying to tie it up. He's got 7 points to lead the Tigers. Make it 8.
Makes both.
And I'll tell you what, getting his own rebound off that missed free throw, those are the kind of things that really make Pat Scarry smile. Up top, Davis tries to drive past Coleman, now puts up the jumper off the front of the rim. No, Edmead knocks it out. It rolls to Sunday, right side, back up top to Davis. Davis scoops it up
crafty.
and in.
He is like George Gervin. This guy's, I know I'm old, but this guy's like an ABA player. He'll score left, he'll pull a 3.
He's got 13 first half points.
That's why he is 13, Spiro, because he can score lots of ways.
Williamson moves to his right, cuts back to the left. Dillon working on the freshman Edmead. Dillon down the lane in the corner to Coleman. Coleman goes up, basket goes, and he's fouled. He'll go for the three-point play when we come back. 3:48 to go in the half. We are tied. Towson 26, Hofstra 26. Back to CQ Arena after these words. Tyler Coleman going to try to convert the three-point play after that off-balance shot went through. And Coleman with 8 points. He and Womack each leading the Tigers in scoring. Cruz Davis with 13 for Hofstra. Neither team shooting well. The Tigers 9 of 23, Hofstra 8 of 21, but the Pride are 8 of 8 from the free throw line.
I like the minutes played today. Tyler Coleman's played 11 minutes. Womack's played 10 and a half, so both the same. That's why they're producing. No yanking in and out. Nobody to look over your shoulder. Scary's giving them the confidence that we're going with you guys.
Coleman with 9 and the Tigers by 1.
They have 9 and 8. They have 17 points. That's why the Tigers have the lead right now, because of those two guys.
Sunday gives it off to Davis in the right corner. Plotnikov for 3 and he hits.
Three-pointer German Plotnikov.
That's as open as I've seen anybody this year against the Towson defense.
So Hofstra by 2 with 3:25 to go in the half. And Bea up top, right side to Coleman. Back up, Dillon. He's going to try to answer that 3 missed, and the rebound comes off to Davis.
Preston has made him work all day. Uh-oh, you got to find him. See?
And he hits it, and back-to-back threes by Hofstra in their biggest lead of the game of 5.
That's what I don't like. Back-to-back threes, a little bit both too open. You know, Kruzke has had 20 against Drexel.
And Bea.
I'll tell you who does a lot of stuff is Joshua DeCady. He does a lot of nothing except helps Hofstra win, and I mean that in a compliment. He does a little bit of everything.
Tejada's cross-court pass intercepted. Davis over midcourt.
And they missed him. Josh DeCady, he's always guarding. He boxes out, he rebounds. Now he's wide open. Is he gonna make me look good? No, he misses the 3.
And then Coleman has the rebound taken away by Edmead. Davis for a 3.
Timeout.
Got it. Timeout, Pat Scary, and all of a sudden Hofstra by 8, and Davis with 19 first-half points.
Yeah, Davis came in ready to go, but DeCady, I'm telling you, as I watch this game, he's like he's like the most important person in the team. He really does a little of everything. Never loses defense time. Box out, setting screens, and that's why Hofstra has 35 points. Yeah, Cruz is scoring, but they're running their system, and he's one of those very important people. I'm really liking his game as I watch Josh. You notice he does? Plays the whole game. Like his stats don't seem like much, but when you're watching this go up and down right in front of you, what a good player. And I like that he doesn't really there's no drama, nothing, just a solid good player. And, you know, Plotnikov makes his open 3. Preston's playing really good defense. He's not going to score, but this guy Cruz Davis came in here and getting 20s a lot.
Davis takes 26.6% of their field goal attempts on the year.
Which means he should never be open, and don't worry, Pat Scary knows that, but sometimes the players have to do it themselves.
Williamson gives it to Tejada. Hofstra on a 9-1 run. Now
look at how Josh DeCady is making Tyler Tejada, the player of the year, work so hard that he's posting up on the three-point line.
Jumper for Tyler is no good, and Davis the rebound. That's his 5th rebound already.
Oh yeah, he's playing really well.
In the corner, a 3 by Edmead is no good, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Mbea, and it will be Hofstra ball with 20 on the shot clock. Schmidt and Ndefo in. Womack and Coleman sit down.
CAA Coastal, so it's the Coastal Athletic Association. CAA is a very competitive league. Gary Williams always said this. As you raise up in competitiveness, you must raise up in the air on the glass. And you got to jump and get that. Boxing out's one thing, but as you rise up, we're in the ACC with 10 pros.
Yeah, I think the Tigers are challenging whether this should be their ball or not.
They should challenge this. I think I think Gaffney had it and changed his mind.
Our officials today: John Gaffney, Tony Chiazza, and Tony Crisp.
All good guys. 3. This is what 12:30 on a Thursday. It's the best crew in the country. These guys could do a Sweet 16. Don't worry, I'm not giving them Final Four
We
yet.
watched the replay. Oh yeah, that's obviously off of Sunday.
Yeah, he was holding him off with one hand and tipped it with the other. They'll get it right. Tony too, the young Tony. He's from Wheeling, West Virginia, where Skip Prosser and Tino Gladio and Dave Wojcik and all these guys, Doug Wojcik, the assistant at Michigan State, they're all from. You got an A crew today at Gaffney. It's the Gaffney team leader, Tony Chris, he's seen it all, been around. That crew can handle a Sweet 16 game right now, no problem.
As they're looking at it. And the ball actually hit the rubber thing that is kind of a protector on the bottom of the backboard and up the sides, and the one side is kind of flipped out a little bit.
Yes.
And it will be Tiger ball.
See? You know what's great about this crew? They got it right and they did it fast.
And since they got that challenge right, they get another one. So the Tigers going to try to cut into this 8-point deficit with 1:49 to go in the half. Hofstra's committed 18 fouls, the Tigers 7. So both teams in the bonus. Hofstra has not used their use it or lose it timeout yet. Tejada over midcourt. Covered by Decady.
Decady making him go left. Gets
and then Davis with the steal. And he's going to go in for the layup, and he missed it, but the follow is good by Roberts.
Roberts comes in, Boston Mass kid. Just does the little hustle thing. Where was the rest of Towson? I mean, I know it happened kind of in the backcourt, so on that steal, but you got him to miss. Tejada, good hustle. You got to finish that. Got to finish that play if you're Towson.
Tyler gets stripped again, but this time a foul called on Decady.
Decady, I told you how impressed I am with him. I wouldn't worry about it. When you cover the team's best player of the year, preseason player of the year, you're gonna get some. You're gonna pick up some. And there goes Decady, guarding down in the stance, but now he's gonna go in and take the inside spot box. He's like he could play the 5. He's not. He's really a 2-3-4, but not afraid of the dirty work. Done a lot of little things today to help the Hofstra team be up 10.
Checking the game for Hofstra.
Be my hard hat player of the game if we were on West Hall, my brother, I love.
Decady leaves and Joshua Aaron Reeves, a grad student from Illinois, Chicago in the game.
Good for Rob. He's on out there.
Tejada, front end of the 1-and-1 is good. 37-28, Tigers down 9
Big
with a minute 9 to go in the half.
The way Towson plays it, get a stop, get a score. In other words, they're not going to press. They're not going to do 55. I would be pressing, but that's different. They're not going to press. They're not going to trap the ball first pass. So you got the best they're going to do, get a stop without fouling, go down and get a 2 or 3, and cut it to 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're fine.
Tejada with 6 as he makes them both. Minute to go in the half. Towson down 8. Davis just dribbling out front. Moves down, takes it right to the hoop and lays it in. He's got 21 first half points.
You know, I've double teamed guys that were hot before, but that was, he dribbled, went with a strong hand, and Bea got out there. Where was the rest of the help? And then laid it in off of a double team. That's not, Pat Scary's not going to be happy. There goes Dylan to his left.
And then Dylan loses it out of bounds.
Sometimes you don't want to bring the screen because it's easier to force him left. The one time he made the jumper, he had no screen. He just went left and pulled up. He left and pulled up. So Reeves comes in from Hamden, Connecticut, where Quinnipiac is, helps him get a stop. Eli's is my little lunch place there, and now Cruz is going to handle it again.
Shot clock is off.
I would expect Hofstra to either set a ball screen or put 3 shooters up on the perimeter while Cruz goes one-on-one.
Davis double teamed, and he has it knocked away. And they're going to say over and back, I believe. Yeah. So it'll be Tiger ball with 6.4 seconds left.
I think he's going to shoot. I think it was a foul.
No, a foul.
That was a mental. I don't know why Cruz waited that long when they took away going left. Just pass it. He jumped in here. He waited too long. You got to throw that quick. Give them time to swing it, and you probably get a layup. So good double team. Cruz is getting double teamed. Williamson's being forced left. Little chess match. But Speedy put Preston back in the game, which I like that. With 30 seconds left, but he never touched the ball. So what's the point of that?
So Chike and Defo to the foul line to shoot 2. And Chike this year just 8 of 22 from the free throw line.
That's right. Chike's coming along in his own way. He's a freshman. He redshirted last year. Good body. I like him. Does a lot of the dirty work. He should be like...
Makes the first.
He's got to be a version of Joshua Decady, who's doing all the stuff for Hofstra. Those guys that, until you watch them in person, you don't appreciate. You might look at a stat sheet, you don't think they're as good as they are until you watch them in person. You realize Decady's like maybe the most important person on Hofstra after.
And Defo trying to make it an 8-point game. No. Sunday gets the rebound and then falls down. Out of bounds goes the basketball. Speedy Clacton says, my guy didn't just fall over on his own.
Sorry, I don't agree with that. You're the biggest guy in the court. Get it, land on 2 feet, hit one of your guards streaking down court, try to get a last-second shot. See, it's easy from over here, but I don't know. You went up in the air with 2 hands, grabbed the rebound, come down and secure it.
4.1 seconds for the Tigers to get a bucket. Knocked out of bounds. Will remain Tiger ball.
So see what kind of set they have.
Tyler Schmidt back in.
Yeah, you get Schmidt. You got plenty of time to catch and drive it. You also got time to drive and kick if you want to. That's why Schmidt's got to be ready. If I was Coleman's going to set a screen with Mbea. Coleman's the one because he's setting the first screen that can go to the rim.
I'm surprised Speedy Claxton didn't call his timeout that he's got to use.
I bet he wishes he did after the double team, then he gave up 2 free throws on. That didn't go great.
Get it into Defo to Williamson. Dillon at the buzzer. No, and the half comes to an end. So the Tigers down 9. We head to Pat Scarry and Ben Rosenbaum. Ben?
Coach, down here after a tough fight in the first half, what's the key in the second?
Yeah, good fight. Got to do a little bit better job on Davis. He makes some tough shots, and then I like our effort. Can we do a little bit better on the glass? And then we got to put the ball in the basket a little bit better.
Thanks. Good luck in the second half.
All right, so the Tigers down 9 at the half. ABC Party and Tent Rental, an official partner of Towson Athletics and a Towson University alumni-owned business. Visit abcpartyandtent.com to check out their inventory and make a reservation for your next party. Back here at halftime where the Tigers are trailing Hofstra 39-30, and we're being joined by the women's gymnastics coach, Jay Ramirez. Jay, great to have you here. And we were just talking off air. It's unbelievable. You're in your 7th season now here at Towson.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how time flies, and I've enjoyed every moment, even through COVID, and we've had a lot of success over the years, and kind of built the culture that we want.
Now, you were here as an assistant a couple of times.
Yeah, I actually, my senior year in '03, I was the assistant coach, but then graduated. It was just a year kind of stint, and then I, came back, I think, in 2015. So, and then became the head coach.
With a great Dick Filbert, so I'm sure you learned a lot from Dick.
I actually did. He is very much responsible for a lot of my coaching techniques and everything.
You opened the season at Clemson. How did that go?
It went okay. It was a little rocky. Basically, whenever you're doing your first meet, you kind of get the jitters out of the way, and there are some uncharacteristic mistakes, but you learn from them and kind of move on. So we're looking forward to kind of going into this home meet, knowing that it's CQ, knowing that it's home, and succeeding.
Okay, maybe an off-the-wall question. In sports you hear, in baseball, there really isn't much of a home court field advantage. Basketball, there can be a big home court advantage. Football, there could be a big advantage. In gymnastics, is there such a thing as a home, I don't even know, court field, whatever you would call it? Is there a big advantage?
I think that, especially for the upperclassmen, knowing what the equipment feels like and knowing the way the bar bounces, knowing, just kind of the direction of the arena and just, home fans kind of help the energy get up. But other than that, I do think there's a home field advantage, so to speak, but it's really just the way the equipment feels.
Now, you open up tomorrow night at home against Westchester. For fans that want to come out, what can they expect to see?
A lot of flipping. Who doesn't love flips? So I think that, tomorrow, 6 p.m., we kind of open up our home opener, and hopefully it'll be an exciting time, loud music, and just a lot of fan engagement.
And a lot of new members of your team.
Lots of new members on the team, yes. We've got an awesome freshie class that came in this year, and they're really contributing.
Now, you've made 4 straight trips to the NCAA regionals. That's impressive.
Thank you. I mean, couldn't have done it without, Ashley. She's the associate head coach, and, also all the amazing athletes that kind of helped create the culture and the winning environment.
Towson has been, when we look around at CQ, most of the banners are for gymnastics. So this is a program that has a long history. How does that help you in recruiting?
I think that there's a legacy there, and, I think Dick Filbert and George McGinty did an amazing job, and they were here for such a long time that there is that kind of legacy that we can talk about and build on, and, hopefully, by the end of the tenure for Ash and I, that, we can kind of continue that legacy.
Well, you continue to add banners up on the wall, so nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
We wish you good luck tomorrow and for the rest of the season. Thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
Jay Ramirez, the head coach of the Tigers women's gymnastics team. We'll come back here to CQ. Tigers trail by 9 at the half, 39-30.
This is TU, where big college promises turn into life-changing action. Opportunity here isn't pie-in-the-sky thinking. It's out there in the world doing. Potential isn't in the future. It's now, in every line of code, in every creative spark. And discovery isn't starting from scratch. It's digging in to your existing momentum. Join a community of doers and grab life by the stripes at Towson University.
On the field, every hit is part of the game. But off the field, that hit can change everything. That's when you need a team that fights hard, hits back, and never quits. Malloy Law Offices is built to win, just like champions. Get what you deserve. You don't have to go through it alone. Know your rights. We fight for you. We are the official injury lawyers of Towson Athletics, and we are proud of it. If you need us, we are here for you.
At Planet Fitness, There's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this. Come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
It's your weekly trip. It's our everyday low price. It's one of 37 things on your list, and one of 10,000 items we've marked down. It's feeding them balanced meals and helping you balance your budget. At Wise Markets, we know you keep a close eye on every price. And so do we. Our low price promise helps you save throughout the store without waiting for a sale. So that you can eat better, we help you spend less. That's Wise.
Instead of just asking, how can we treat Leo's ankle? At MedStar Health, we ask, how can we get Leo the exact care he needs at our urgent care? Care that quickly gets him in for an on-site x-ray, that shows he needs an orthopedic specialist, that joins him for a video consult. That means he doesn't have to miss his very important afternoon appointment. How we help Leo get back to his life is about so much more than how we treat his ankle. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
Don't have time to shop in person anymore? Weiss Markets is here to help. Shop at your convenience, online or on the app. And when you're ready, place the order. Eat better, spend less, that's Wise. Tigers are trailing here 39-30 at halftime, as Cruz Davis has put on quite the show in the first half. 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point range, and 6 of 6 from the foul line. He's got 21 points. Also tied for the team lead in rebounds with 5 in that first half. The rest of the Hofstra scoring: Edmead with 5, Plotnikov with 5, 2 each for Decady, Onietu, Sunday, and Roberts. For the Tigers, led by Tyler Coleman with 9, Womack, the freshman, with 8. Tyler Tejada has 6, 2 each for Sek, Williamson, and Mbea, and 1 point for Indefo. Tigers shot just 9 of 26 in the first half. Hofstra 13 of 29. They were 5 of 13 from three-point range. Tigers were 3 of 10, and Hofstra 8 of 8 from the foul line, while the Tigers were 9 of 13. Hofstra's biggest lead was 10. Tigers' biggest lead has been 3. We had 11 lead changes. Hofstra kind of breaking it open late in the first half. Points off of turnovers, of which the Tigers have 8, is 11-3 in favor of Hofstra. The Pride with just 4 turnovers. Points in the paint, 16-10 in favor of Hofstra. Second chance points, 11-4 in favor of the Pride. And bench points, 4 of 3 in favor of Hofstra. For the Tigers, got to get on track here in the second half, or in danger of going 0-2 to start conference play here at home. And the Tigers are facing a road game up at Northeastern on Saturday afternoon. And the Huskies off to a rough start also in CAA play. And they no longer play in Matthews Arena, so the Tigers going to be going into Cabot Gymnasium, which they have never played in before, on Saturday afternoon. So important to come back and get that victory here today at CQ. We will come back with the second half of play. Again, at halftime, it is Hofstra 39, the Tigers 30. Jimmy and I are back with you right after these words. Tigers down by 9 here at halftime. What was Pat Scarry saying, you think, in the locker room?
I think he said we did a lot of good things. I know Cruz Davis is hard to stop, but he's 21 points. We double-teamed him at the end. He turned it over. We double-teamed him once, and he got a layup. Which one's it going to be? I think his reserve, Womack has stepped up. Coleman's playing good. Towson and Williamson, I don't want to beat on a dead horse. They got to kind of get themselves going. But Hofstra's done a great job of making Williamson go left. You got to get stops, and you might have to go in transition. I want Towson to keep going to the rack and getting fouled. In short, keep doing what we're doing. But we can't let Cruz Davis go off for it. I mean, the guy's going to have 42 points if this continues, Spiro.
They're 2 of 16, Tyler and Dillon combined in the first half.
Maybe we'll go 14 of 16 on the other half.
The second half of the Pride.
Why not 16 of 16?
I don't know, because I'm giving him 2 misses. I'm the polar opposite. This guy Preston plays it. This guy's an unsung hero. Does all the dirty work right here in front of us.
Hofstra moves left to right in the blue as Edmead gets it to Platnikoff on the right side. Back up top to Edmead. On the wing. Cross-court pass. DeCady into the paint. Whips it back out to Platnikoff. He'll drive on Tejada. Puts it up. Short.
Shot.
Rebound. Edmead gets it to DeCady into the paint. And he puts it up. No, he is fouled. He'll go to the line.
I like the kid. He just smiled when he came over to turn the ball in. So he's got a good way about it. Passes up to 3, makes a good pass, gets it back. Shot fake, gets to the line. Doing all the little stuff. Not afraid to be a forward. Helping him win. After you watch someone in person, it's so much different than when you do a scout. The kid, he moved from the 5th starter to me.
Sophomore misses the first free throw.
And it doesn't matter if he scores a point. I have him being supremely important to this team. After Preston and obviously Cruz Davis, he's the 3rd most important person on the team, in my opinion, because he's guarding the other team's best player and doing all the little stuff.
Second one is good. And Mbea back in for the Tigers as Moore-Seck sits down.
So second and Mbea. Second, I know he had foul trouble. He's got the 2 bigs. He's going to rotate him for Towson.
Williamson whips it right side to Tejada. Tyler to the foul line, puts up the floater, short. Rebound, grabbed by Edmead. So the shortest guy on the court with 2 rebounds in the first minute. Now Davis for a 3, way off the mark there. Rebound knocked around, Tigers come up with it.
I love his ability to have confidence and shoot himself, but he didn't catch that clean, and then he still shot it. Yeah, he walked.
And now a whistle and a travel on the Tigers, and it's going to go back over to the Pride. That's the 9th Tiger turnover.
I think when Tyler was expecting the ball a little early, he didn't get it, so he was already making his move and he ran. That was a walk, right call.
Davis to Platnikoff, turns, banks it home.
Tough shots. Well-executed play.
Pride with their biggest lead, 12 with 18:35 remaining. Tejada into the left corner. There's a 3-point shot by Coleman, and he hits his 2nd of the game.
I mean, this is one of those opportunities. Coleman's taking advantage of it. He wants to play. He said, I sat for a couple of years. Sure, he had jumpers and Suleiman and those guys. He's played tremendous today.
Tyler Coleman is now 4 of 6 on the year from 3-point range.
And he's playing good defense there.
Coleman knocks it away from Davis into the backcourt. Davis chases it down. Platnikoff for a 3, that's no good. Rebound, Coleman to Williamson. Dillon.
I like this, Dillon.
Turns, shoots, and hits.
That's why I like it. Post him up. He's got that. That's his game. Him and Tejada, don't be afraid to post up. You're going to look back if Towson wins this game, and that Coleman 3 is going to be like the shot of the game.
Williamson with 4 points this afternoon. Davis gives it to Edmead on the left side. Edmead dribbles around to the right. Whips it down low for the easy layup for Onueto.
Preston's feel for the game is tremendous for a freshman.
Williamson.
He's what Speedy Claxton was like. And then he turned into an unbelievable scorer. But in other words, he's a scoring point guard with a great feel. Look at him playing defense on Williamson.
And we've got a whistle, and that's going to be a charge on Dillon.
It's the right call.
That'll be his first, second team foul on the Tigers.
Player control foul called on the Tigers, number 4, Dylan Williamson.
Sometimes when you're posting up, but the guy holds his ground, kick it out and repost. Kick it out and repost. Switch your feet angles, get a little lower block, even if you're a point guard posting them up.
Davis drives, and he gets called for a travel.
Tigers possession.
I had a guy come up to me, Dan's here from DC United, does a great job. They're gonna have 70,000 people here on March 7th. DC United's coming up to play Miami in soccer up here. So he was telling me how number 5 reminds me of Juan Dixon. Nice pass.
Coleman, no this time. Rebound grabbed by Edmead.
Cruz Davis has a little Juan Dixon in where he can take any kind of shot, good feel, good weight, good defense by Tejada right there.
Davis working on Tejada. He dribbles through the paint. Now comes back, pumps, goes up, he's fouled.
He just dribbled he dribbled underneath, over, through, then shot fake, got a foul.
Tiger personal foul, number 23, Caleb Mbea.
That's on Caleb Mbea, his second, and Cruz Davis back to the free throw line.
Davis shooting 2.
Where he's already 6 of 6 today. 21 first half points. Has not scored here yet in the first 3:47 of the second half. First one on the way is good.
Like I said, he reminds you of Juan Dixon because if you look from behind, he kind of has the same frame, effortlessly going to make free throws, finds ways to score all kinds of ways, and makes big shots. Juan clearly better. Juan being an NBA player, leading Maryland to national title. Best player in history of Maryland, I think, is Juan Dixon because he won the most. Now they're going to just kind of let him know they're there. No full court pressure, just a little picking him up full court, making Dillon stay on the left side. They're continuing this recipe of forcing Dylan Williamson left. See, he's going to ice him left. Now, that's
Williamson
nice
makes
Dillon.
a move through a couple of pride. Now out Tejada for an NBA three, good.
Great pass by Womack, the hockey assist. Dillon drives it to the paint, out to Womack. Womack over to Dillon, NBA three. I like the minutes. Scary's not subbing too much. It's just let these guys play it out.
Tigers down 8, 15:35 to go. Tejada with 9 this afternoon. Cruz Davis takes it to the foul line. Puts up the floater, that's no good. And the rebound, Coleman ahead to Williamson. Gonna go one-on-one with Davis. Lays it up, no. Rebound comes out. Dillon's got it back to Coleman. He drives, flips it back out to Dillon. 15:05 to go. Williamson to the foul line, down the lane, puts it up, no. Onieto grabs it, ahead to Edmead.
Now you got to get back in defense. That's a tough shot.
Edmead for 3, and he nails it.
In transition, 4-on-5, the courage of that freshman to take it, nothing but net.
Edmead with 8, Hofstra by 11, 14:40 to go. Dillon weaving through traffic again to Tejada. And then Tyler with a charge. And Tyler not happy with that call at all. And the frustration starting to get to the Tigers. 14:33 left in this game. It is Hofstra 49, Towson 38.
4 or 5, maybe.
Hofstra led by 9 at halftime, up by 11 with 14:33 remaining in this game. Holiday Inn Express, located on Cromwell Bridge Road in 695, offering alumni and fans free breakfast, a fitness center, and great rates on a comfortable stay close to campus. Visit our travel partners page on TowsonTigers.com to secure your exclusive fan rate when planning your next trip to Towson. Tyler Tejada really upset that last foul was called on him. I feared for your life there when he came over and slammed our table.
He was, but you know what? I love his fire. That's okay. You like a little passion. He's just probably should have pulled up and just made the 2. They were sitting there waiting for him.
Edmead feeds it out to Davis.
Good defense by Indefo. Doesn't get beat.
And now a drive, and the shot no good, but Onieto gets the rebound, puts it up. He missed, and it goes out of bounds off of Caleb Mbea, and will be Hofstra ball. Moore-Sek will check in, and Mbea sits down.
Checking in again for the Tigers, number 41, Moore-Sek.
Edmead.
Ooh, they just missed a layup there.
Gets it into Davis. Davis feeds it out in the corner. Plotnikov for 3, in and out, no good. And we've got a whistle on Hofstra.
It's a big miss because he was wide open. Joshua DeCady just moved the ball quick to the corner. Plotnikov wide open, misses it. That would have been a difficult, you're talking you're down 14. There's a 5 and a 3 on the scoreboard, meaning Hofstra's big time opportunity here for Towson.
Williamson whips it over to Tejada.
I like it.
Tyler loses it, but it goes off of DeCady and will remain Tiger ball with 13 on the shot clock. Tigers down 11 with 13:39 remaining in this game. Tejada gets it in to Williamson. Williamson drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound, saved by Davis.
Bruce Davis does a lot of little things. Good luck by Dylan. A lot of shots these guys are taking usually go.
Davis working on Williamson. Through a double team, goes up and he's fouled. He's going to the line again.
This is kind of his day. He has the momentum going. Like, I'm not sure there was a foul, but he's playing so well, he's going to get that call.
Team's fifth. On the line for the Pride, Davis, shooting 2.
Every time Sek gets a foul, I know he has to come out. Him and Mbea are kind of playing you have a 2-man.
Davis had 10 free throws against Drexel, which was his season high.
What does he have today, Spiro?
About to shoot his 10th.
Yes, and there's 13 minutes left. This was a very tight game, and they hit 2 threes. And one of them was Cruz being kind of an NBA player, and then
Davis with 25.
It's been a 6 or 8 point game since then with about 5 minutes left in the first half. I love Towson's energy. You're gonna have to find a way to score this ball, because Hofstra's going to keep scoring.
Williamson to Tejada up front. Tyler trying to back in when DeCady turns, shoots, and hits. Oh, yes.
That's tough. If DeCady played as good a defense as an NBA shot. DeCady didn't care if he shot big, flew at him. Nothing you can do there. Just a tough shot by Tyler Tejada. Good shot by Tyler.
11-point deficit, 12:40 to go. Now Edmead for a 3, and he hits another.
When he turns the corner going left, he gets back on balance. 2-foot jump stop like Jay Wright, who started his career at Hofstra. 2-foot jump stop balance. Where's somebody flying at him?
Mbea gives it to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Dillon. Back to Schmidt. To Tejada on the right corner. 10 on the shot clock. Tyler whips it And it's knocked out of bounds by Plotnikov with 4.2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Plenty of time. Got a good look at the end of the half, same situation. Got to find a way for Schmidt to get open, to get some shots here.
Williamson gets it in. Tejada for three, no good. Rebound and a foul going to be called on Hofstra.
He's lucky he didn't get teed up right there, Plotnikov. I would have teed him up. Tony's a good guy. He waved him off like NBA style. You're not in the NBA. Sometimes you wonder if things like that come back to haunt you. 12 minutes to go. Everything's going well. And
Schmidt
make that.
And a whistle on the Tigers for an illegal screen. Timeout on the floor. 11:58 remaining in this one. It is Hofstra 54, Towson 40. Back to CQ Arena after these words.
Honey, can I use my quarter when you're done?
You are not getting the quarterback.
Keep the game going with Raven Scratch-Offs from the Maryland Lottery. Play today and you could win up to 200 grand instantly or other great Ravens prizes.
Take a look at this team, the chosen ones. They've trained for years to be here. You can see their drive, their passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens for more than 20 years. And for every training camp, every practice, and every game, they're the team your team chooses every time. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
On the field, every hit is part of the game. But off the field, that hit can change everything. That's when you need a team that fights hard, hits back, and never quits. Malloy Law Offices is built to win, just like champions. Get what you deserve. You don't have to go through it alone. Know your rights. We fight for you. We are the official injury lawyers of Towson Athletics, and we are proud of it. If you need us, we are here for you.
At Elite Income Advisors, we believe every great win starts with a great game plan. As the official corporate partner and exclusive financial advisor of Towson University Athletics, we bring the same focus and preparation you see on the field to your financial plan. Elite Income Advisors, your goals, your future, your winning retirement.
Former Tiger Terry Nolan here enjoying today's activities. Well, maybe not, since the Tigers are down by 14. Terry played for the Tigers a few years back, and had he not gotten injured, the season may have turned out a little differently.
Outstanding young man from Mount Carmel. He's over at Rosedale right now. He's talking to him for a good guy, could score it. When he started at GW, Pat Scarry got him back here at Towson. But Mount Carmel, Tony Martin, have been doing an outstanding job. Terry Nolan's one of the best players to ever play there in the Baltimore Catholic League. And he's in the coaching profession. It shows you that Scarry taught him how much to love the game as a coach. Highest compliment. Love him. Good guy. Good seeing him.
Plotnikov misses the layup, but he's fouled.
That's interesting. Tony was going to give him the technical, gave him a foul call there on a kind of shaky move. If the guy waved me off, I wouldn't give him a call for like a
That's 17 fouls on the Tigers.
Yeah, they're already in the bonus, and there's only 2 on Hofstra. Look, I feel for Scarry. He's trying everything. They had a good start. He's playing Womack, who's doing a good job. He's getting a lot out of Tyler Coleman. Dylan's been working hard. He just can't get anything to fall today. And Tyler, while he's being aggressive, they started to post up Tyler to start the game. You're now down 15 to a team that can score. Pat Scarry's minutes of not scoring enough points is, and Jack's out. Jack Dumbe is out because he's the pneumonia or the flu. This is a real injury. There's nothing wrong in there. He's just sick. And all of a sudden you're down 16.
Biggest lead of the game for the Pride. Plotnikov with 9. The Tigers need to make a run soon. Williamson, right corner. Womack for 3. No. Rebound grab by Edmead.
And it's a good look. Now you got to get back
Ahead,
on defense.
and it goes through Decady out of bounds.
See, Speedy Claxton likes the aggressiveness. Wishes they completed the pass. But his freshman point guard is trying to get everybody involved, especially the guy that's playing the best defense of the game.
And you know, these days, sometimes you see a freshman, you say, really, this kid's a freshman? Edmead looks physically like a freshman. Facially, looks like a young kid that just came out of high school.
Yeah, he didn't go to 15 schools or prep school. He's really a freshman.
Williamson partially blocked, and Bea gets it, puts it back up, no, and he's fouled.
They are just making everything tough for Dylan. One thing I'll say this, and I know Scary, he's not his great Boston guy. Cheers to his brothers and his father up there watching. Scary's becoming looser. He's putting less pressure on Dylan and Tejada. They just have to figure a way to get out of this. That's why that loss worried me at Hampton. You know, they lost to William & Mary, who's really good. He can score, Coach Earl. But when they lost that 1 point at Hampton, and then Monmouth had a lot of shots blocked, and all of a sudden you're looking at your schedule at the CAA, which the commissioner's here, tough league this year. William & Mary surprising. Hofstra's always good. Elon's better, but Charleston seems to be coming on, and Wilmington right now is the class league. Well, I just named 5 teams. So that's what it's going to be like every night. And you're the #1 dog, and you got the 2 top players coming back that everybody has circled on their calendar to play against. You're now being hunted. And it's interesting to see how they adjust to this as this goes on. They got to get a little healthy, but his bench is coming through.
And Bea makes them both. The Tigers down 14, but they need some stops. Davis fades from 7, no, and a whistle and a foul on Hofstra.
It's a good shot by Cruz. Cruz Davis. And Defoe's a tall defender, and he was on him. I thought maybe he forced it. They've had a turnover and they've forced it. What Hofstra's done a good job is getting to the line. I mean, they're up 16, but...
Honoletu picks up his 3rd foul. And that's 4 team fouls on Hofstra. Tigers with 7.
He's another one that just kind of does all the dirty work stuff. You know, they got an interesting team here, Hofstra, because they get some guys that are really good, excellent role players, but what Cruz Davis and Preston have done in the backcourt has surprised me. They're really good.
Williamson comes down the right, flips it out to Tejada.
They're just not going to get beat.
He gets fouled.
They're not going to get beat with your right hand. That's what Hofstra's done an excellent job at today.
Pushing foul on Hofstra's #5, Cruz Davis, his 2nd personal foul. Team's 5th.
Williamson looking to inbound, gets it into Tejada, puts up the jumper from the baseline, won't go, and the rebound grabbed by Onieto, and here come the Pride.
They got numbers.
Edmead in the corner. Decady thought about the 3, didn't take it. Pulls out.
That's why he's my favorite player of the day. He's so smart. What a pass.
Now Plotnikov for 3, and he hits, and it's a 17-point Hofstra lead with 10 minutes to go.
See Joshua Decady faked the 3-pointer, drove it, took his time, and then dished it. He got an assist on that, and he's guarding Tejada every play.
Tejada short, gets it back and puts it in.
Just working hard, Tejada just follows through.
Timeout by Pat Scary. So we'll take a break. 9:45 remaining in this basketball game. It is now Hofstra 59, Towson 44. Back after these words.
All right, fans, have time for the
In the second half, the Tigers shooting just 5 of 16. Hofstra not much better, 5 of 13, but the Pride is 3 of 6 from three-point range.
And has got to the foul line. They're 15 of 16 from the game on the road.
And the Tigers with 12 turnovers, Hofstra with just 6. Thus, the Pride outscoring the Tigers 15-5 off of turnovers, and they lead by 17.
Look, scoring off turnovers and scoring in the paint. Pat Scarry for the last 4 years, he's won the paint battle. You know, he's won the paint battle, and that's how that thing's gone, because when you lose Jones, Suleiman, Lowry, Nondatark, and Christian May, it's hard to replace them. And that's what they're going through, some growing pains. But I think Womack's gotten better, and Coleman's been very impressive today.
Plotnikov drives, puts it up, no. Tejada affected that. Tyler going to fire up a 3. Tyler nails the 3. He's got 16. And he's just passed Roger Dickens for 28th on the Tigers' all-time scoring list.
Him and Dylan, they're right together. They pass the same guy. I know you said Roger Dickens was a great Division II player. Big stop here for Towson. Got to get a stop here.
Edmead between the circles, over to Davis.
Yeah, Davis has been a little quiet lately.
All his points in the second half from the foul line. Pumps, turns, shoots. Well, he's ended that. He's got 27.
He's got 27, and that's a quiet post up. Goes to his left, he is left-handed and floats it up there.
Williamson slowly over midcourt. Tigers down by 14. Boy, they need that run now. And a foul going to be called on Decady.
That was a foul.
That'll be his 3rd and the 6th on Hofstra, so everybody in the bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah, they won't take him out. They won't take him out. They'll let Joshua Decady play with 3 fouls, is my prediction, because you don't have anybody else to guard him.
Hofstra really only plays 7 guys.
Well, at least everybody knows their minutes in the world.
And now a whistle. And this might be a double foul.
It was a double foul. That's going to be his 4th.
Double foul on the play on Hofstra's number.
So now they're in the blind.
That may be it for Sec.
His 4th personal, team 7th, and on the Tigers, number 41, Morsek. That's his 5th.
Yep, Morsek is disqualified. And for the Tigers, that's just the 3rd time this year they've had a player foul out of a game.
With the review, we will take a media break.
And we've got a timeout. 8:20 left in this one. It's Hofstra 61, Towson 47.
Honey, can I use my quarter when you're done?
You are not getting the quarterback.
Keep the game going with Raven Scratch-Offs from the Maryland Lottery. Play today and you could win up to 200 grand instantly or other great Ravens prizes.
Take a look at this team, the chosen ones. They've trained for years to be here. You can see their drive, their passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens for more than 20 years. And for every training camp, every practice, and every game, they're the team your team chooses every time. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
On the field, every hit is part of the game. But off the field, that hit can change everything. That's when you need a team that fights hard, hits back, and never quits. Malloy Law Offices is built to win, just like champions. Get what you deserve. You don't have to go through it alone. Know your rights. We fight for you. We are the official injury lawyers of Towson Athletics, and we are proud of it. If you need us, we are here for you.
At Elite Income Advisors, we believe every great win starts with a great game plan. As the official corporate partner and exclusive financial advisor of Towson University Athletics, we bring the same focus and preparation you see on the field to your financial plan. Elite Income Advisors, your goals, your future, your winning retirement.
Silas Sunday into the game.
This timeout brought to you by William John Massage Studio. Why don't you take a timeout? William John Massage Studio in Timonium offers focus-driven, purposeful massage therapy for life. Rediscover your best self at WilliamJohnMassageStudio.com. Well, Morsek has just fouled out of the ball game for the Tigers. He leaves with 2 points and no rebounds.
So it's Mbea or we go small, which isn't out of the question when you're trying to come back. If you have to press either full court man or the famed 55 diamond press.
Tigers down 14 with 8:15 to go. Williamson, jump shot, short.
I mean,
Rebound.
we have seen Dylan Williamson for 3 years make that shot nothing but net. Great player, great scorer. That's his move.
And another foul called on Hofstra. The fouls were 7-2 a couple of minutes ago. Now they're even up at 8. And Chike and Defo back to the foul line where he is 1 of 2 today. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Well, Jimmy, when you're down by 13 with 8:09 to go, you get opportunities at the foul line. You have got to make them.
Yes, you have to make them, and you have to take the foul line and turn it into a pressure situation. 55, which is trap the first pass, get back. 51, run and jump. You have a chance to pick up full court.
Chike makes them both. But all 3 of his points from the foul line today.
I'm a dinosaur. I like to transition from the flex to get the ball inside and to press. It's a different game. It's a lot like the NBA. He's going to drop back and get stops. And Scary's won here a lot. Scary's not out of this game. Plenty of time left. You got to just get consecutive stops.
Davis moves in, and then Defo ties him up, and the jump ball will go to the Tigers.
I mean, there was 3 guys on Davis there, and that's what I mean. Scary's like a conservative. Get another stop, cut it to 10. The whole defense was in the paint. I mean, I love David, I love Cruz, but you got to get rid of that. Now, someone has to come flying around, but now they're going to roll it up, trying to short the game. Now, Preston's going to continue his outstanding defensive effort. Forcing Dylan left.
Feeds to Coleman. Tyler into the paint, puts it up off the front of the rim. No, gets his own rebound and puts it in. The Tigers down 10 with 7:30 to go.
If they come back and win this game, it's Coleman's 3, it's Coleman's efforts, it's Coleman's start. He's been outstanding.
14 for Tyler Coleman. There's a drive by Edmead, and he gets fouled.
They're hedging so hard on the guard, and I get that. And they're making him go out his way. You either have to overhelp, but they were struggling to score, and you fouled.
So that's the 4th on Mbea. So you've already got your 1-5 man. Sek is fouled out, and now Mbea with 4. He leaves, and the freshman Jaquan Womack back in.
I like it. Coleman and Womack can play center. It's no big deal. They're not that. I mean, their bigs are decent for them. Like Silas isn't going to turn into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar overnight and have 30 on you. They're a very functional big man. Victory's out of the game. Spread them out. Yeah, it's going to be a violation.
Front end of the 1-and-1 is good by Edmead.
Like, in other words, maybe when you're down, being small can be, get out in passing lanes. You can overplay if you want. You can 45. That's like a 2-1-2 if you want to pick up and trap. I like trapping just to see if, like, they've had a kind of easy run bringing the ball up a little here. Hofstra. Well, Cruz, Cruz Davis is as good a mid-major players here in the country, and I've been watching a lot of mid-major basketball this year. If you kind of keep him in that situation where you double team and make him give it up, can Preston, he got fouled, but other than that, they seem to struggle to score a little, Hofstra, so your quick lineup can switch. In other words, they're not just going to throw the ball inside and score just because you went a little small. So use your speed, quickness, and overplay.
A little bit of a moisture problem on the floor here. As Edmead going to try to convert the second. He's got 12 points today. Came in averaging 14.2. Next one on the way. Boy, he really takes his time.
He makes him. Preston Edmead is I can tell he plays a lot of basketball in a lot of different places, meaning outside, inside, higher level, smaller level. He just got that look like he knows how to play and a lot of confidence.
Williamson.
Now they switch
drives, flips it. Coleman for a three. No. Rebound. Grabbed by Edmead underneath.
That was a good look. See, you got to go with that look. And Coleman's got to shoot. You can't be worried about it. We're trying to play well in March. It's January 8th, but they got plenty of time. Because you're going to need Coleman and Womack to keep getting better.
Edmead backs up, starts forward. 5 on the shot clock. Drives past Williamson. No. Rebound. Grabbed by Sunday. Out to Plotnikov. And Speedy Claxton says, hold it up.
Yeah, going to run another 20 seconds off. Now that's what happens. And when you have Cruz Davis from Plano, Texas, he could do that.
For 3, no. Rebound. Grabbed by Sunday again to Edmead.
Now that's very uncharacteristic, Towson, giving up 2 offensive rebounds in a row. I've seen that once or twice here in 3 years.
Plotnikov for 3. Good.
You know what Plotnikov does? He's feisty. He's at the refs. So I love his energy. Reminds me a little of Turgulu, who's feisty he was a Turkish player. He's not Turkish, he's Belarusian, but he gets it. He doesn't bring the ball down. He just fired that right from his elbow.
Tejada with a little 5-footer he hits. Tyler with 18, and the Tigers down 13. But again, Jimmy, you got to get stops.
Which is what they can do, but, you know, I was on Cruz Davis about holding the ball too long. He read that play perfectly. Right off the ball screen. And Plotnikov catches it, doesn't even bring it down. That was like a little like playing darts, and it was nothing but net.
Edmead dribbling to his left, 8 on the shot clock. He puts up the floater, and he got it.
Like I said,
15 for him.
Speedy Claxton, and he's a point guard that can score, plays D. He's not quite as tall as him, but when you see Speedy tell him, keep playing. Like you never can take Towson lightly in this building. Nice shot.
Tejada, no good. Rebound bounces out and grabbed by Decady.
That was Towson's window there. They had him down. They gave up that tough 3 to Plotnikov. And then they had a couple of shots going in and out. That's kind of been the tale of this last month. You know, don't panic if you're Towson. You're only a couple plays away. They can go up to Northeastern and get a win.
Edmead, no good on the 3. Rebound grabbed by Coleman to Williamson. Dillon taking it straight to the hoop. Banks it up, no, and the rebound. And a foul going to be called on Ndefo.
Tiger personal foul, number 13, Chike Ndefo. That's his second.
Josh with Decady getting the big rebound. Got to go down here. He made 1 of 2 last time. I always take 1 out of 2. I'd like 2 free throws, but I'll take 1 out of 2, especially in the second half, because the clock is stopped. Let's add a point. Add a point. But Hofstra, you know, everybody kind of knows their role. This is right now the best team I've seen. I haven't seen Wilmington in person. I've seen it. Charleston's been getting a little hotter lately, and William and Mary, we saw in person at GW, just like Cornell, who played here. They're going to play up-tempo turbo. Now, Joshua Decady.
Charleston just beat William and Mary Monday night and beat them pretty handily.
Well, Chris Max won 5 in a row. They had some injuries, and they may have had some staff issues. That, in other words, some things happened there. And all of a sudden, everything seems to be smooth sailing to the best job in the league, Charleston. So Chris Mack, once again, you're talking 5 or 6 teams. They can't go 0 for 2. I said you can go 1 for 2.
To Tejada. Tyler realizing the Tigers can't take a lot of time here. Tejada.
Good
out
pass.
To Coleman. In the corner, Womack hits it.
Womack's
his
just getting
third
better and
3.
better. This guy's been outstanding to me. I love his energy, too.
Another 3-pointer for the Tigers.
Coleman and Womack, and there's a nice
And now a steal by Williamson. Dillon to Womack in the corner again. Looked at his feet to make sure he was behind the 3. Fires, no good.
See, I don't like that one. And I'm telling you, I love his feistiness. He didn't have it at first. Running around and get it to somebody. Like, this isn't a heat check. You're still a freshman. We're trying to win. You hit that 3. you're down 9. And that's what I mean. It's going to come together for Scary and Towson. They just got to keep fighting, which they will, because their coach is a tremendous fighter.
Davis going to drive. Reverse layup, no. Rebound, Womack. Ahead to Williamson. Dillon going to drive. Dillon banks it up. It won't go again, and a foul. And the Tigers will shoot free throws when we come back. 3:03 remaining in the game. The score, Hofstra 68, Towson 56. Back after these words. Tigers are down by 12 with 3:03 to go. Dylan Williamson having a rough afternoon for the Tigers. 2 of 16 from the field.
And taking a lot of good shots that he usually makes. His little floaters, his running. He made his turnaround jumper. Look, you look at the statistics and you look at which different players gave you what. You think you're in this game today, okay? You had Coleman with 14, Womack with 11. There's plenty of time left. You just got to make some free throws. But Plotnikov had 15, okay? Did Cruz Davis, Cruz Davis, when Towson was playing really well, Cruz Davis took over in the end of the first half, and that's the difference. He had 21 points. Joshua DeCady, I don't want to keep saying how great I think he is, because I think he is great. I think he's the key. Defensively, he has worked so hard and played the whole game and made Dylan Williamson tired out, because sometimes he switches on him, but really it's how to work for everything. So you start going down that road, everybody matches up. It's just Dylan hasn't had quite the game, and then they don't have Jack. Jack Tunde is sick right now, so he's like an instant offense guy, but now they're going to pick up full court. I like this.
And Bea makes them both, and the Tigers down 10, 3:03 to go.
That's good. Oh, they got him stuck there.
We got a hustle, and Davis gets it over the timeline with 2 seconds to spare. 2:50 to go. Towson down 10.
I like that. You press. You made them work hard. They almost have. Now you got to play solid defense and don't foul.
Davis drives. Davis lays it in.
He's left-handed. Now they're going to go to Northeastern. You're going to watch that tape because my friends at 3-Step, Elliot Rosenfeld, Pat Coombs, Rafi Goldman, they're all going to be up there. They all know Scary. It's going to be a big game at Northeastern, but you can't let the best player beat you and go lay it in if you think you're going to win on the road, let alone at home.
Williamson.
Preston and Joshua have played defense every minute of this whole game, and the 2 best players in the CAA. Now that's a little bit of a foul there, but he's making them work.
So Tejada will go to the line. By the way, don't look. Be honest here. Who's the leading rebounder in this game?
I'm going to say Coleman.
Preston Edmead.
Yeah.
The shortest guy on the floor.
That's why he leads the break. Yeah, because Tyler had 5. I knew he had a good day. And Caleb Mbea had 7, but Preston Edmead has just played an all-around game. Him, Joshua, and Cruz Davis can play the whole game. And then Plotnikov hasn't gotten foul trouble. He's a feisty three-point shooter. He's that guy you like on your team. You don't like him when he's on the other team. They got 4 guys that can play the whole game. They alternate the 2 bigs.
Tejada with 20. The Tigers down 10, 2:13 to go.
And Jaden Roberts can come in and spell you if someone gets. That's their team. They function well. That's why they beat Pittsburgh. Okay, that's why they beat Syracuse. You know how hard it is to win in the Dome.
Davis over midcourt. He's got 29 points today. 2 minutes to go.
I like Scary's press. You try to pick things up. The game's not over yet, but I like his press. He's full court. They're making him work. You can't let him get an easy shot here. And they just
Plotnikov for 3, no good. Rebound Womack ahead to Williamson. Whip it to Tejada. Tyler for a 3, no. Rebound grabbed by Onietu and a foul.
That's one of those
1:41 to go.
Victory Onietu just said, that's my ball. I'm going to take that. He's got a little foul trouble. He wasn't thrilled in the city, but he had 4 fouls. Although he had good energy on the bench. I watched him. He just grabbed that and said, that's my game. That's my ball. I'm coming here to get a road wing. And what Speedy Claxton did a good job of today is playing 40 minutes. When Towson started hot and had good energy, they handled it. They had a couple-minute run that took it out. I thought the first half was closer than the score indicated. And then they kind of controlled the second half, and every time it got to 6, 7, or 8, Cruz either got a layup or he made a good play for Plotnikov. And Preston's been tremendous just as a floor general. Mari's cheeks type out there reminds me of the way he moves.
Onietu misses the first. He's a 48% free throw shooter. Has 4 points this afternoon.
Pat Scary's got some work to do. You want Jack to get healthier?
And that's no good. Rebound, Mbea.
Drive the ball and score. You got to get a quick score here and set your press up again.
Williamson whips it in the corner to Coleman. Baseline jumper is good for Tyler. He's got 16. Pat Scary calls timeout with 1:28 to go.
Tyler Coleman is playing outstanding today. Showed up. See, he's learning. He traveled one time. He did this. No, he's made 3s. He's rebounded. Shot big, pull up 2, quick timeout. There's 1:28 left. I've lost games with 1:28 left, means 6, 8, or 10 up in different situations. Try to get a steal. Really go aggressively. I think you can probably play it out and get one more stop before you have to foul. Maybe get a steal and score. I like this full court. And he's running and jumping on it, but this pressure's been good. They're playing with a lot of energy. I think the press, sometimes you learn things in games like this. I think the press, Towson, especially if they went small, could be a pressing team.
Well, so what do you do now? You're down 1:28. Is it too early to just start fouling?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was just saying. I think you got 2 times to. First of all, I want to press to try to steal the ball. Now they got like, this is 55. They have a guy on the ball. 2 guys are going to take the first one out. Dylan Williamson's up to try to. He's the interceptor. There's the trapper and the interceptor. Oh, yeah, you don't want to foul yet. You want to see if you get a steal. Like there. That's a great position. Don't foul him.
Gets it to Edmead, and Edmead gets fouled by Williamson.
See, I didn't think Dylan had to foul. It was good to reach a little, but you don't have to bump into him.
Dylan Williamson, his second.
So now Edmead will go to the free throw line, where this afternoon he is 2 of 2. He's got 15 points. It's an 84% free throw shooter. Hofstra made 16 of their first 17 free throws. They've only made 1 of their last 5.
Edmead will shoot the number 1.
Shooting 2. First free throw is no good.
Yeah, he pats it a little when he rolls the ball. I don't mind taking a little time, but Giannis takes almost 10 seconds every time, and it doesn't work. this guy can shoot the free throws, but he's patting it as he turns it. Sometimes I like one dribble, catch, shoot it. One dribble, just get a good feel on the grip on the laces and shoot it. On the seams.
Second one is good.
Now you're going to want to drive the ball here again and set up your press. That's good defense by Hofstra. Nice play by Dylan.
Missed again. Rebound,
We've seen Dylan make those shots year after year.
And Ed Mead gets fouled again.
Tiger personal foul, number 4, Dylan Williamson, his third. On the line for Hofstra, Ed Mead will shoot the double bonus.
Sometimes it be that way. You don't have a great shooting day.
So Ed Mead, it's a 3-possession game now with 1:09 to go. If he makes one, it's a 4-possession game.
Big weekend for Hofstra. They got Monmouth, who's better than you think, at home. And Monmouth, I say that because they can shot block. See if they get their point guard back, which they deserve to have back. They go to Stony Brook, then they have Elon at home. Then they got the A&T William and Mary trip, which we learned how hard that is in Charleston. So this is going to be one of those situations. Can Hofstra take that next step in the league and can kind of secure where the top is? I know other teams are good. And Towson's just got to fight their way back. And it starts in Boston against Northeastern.
Boy, Ed Mead takes his time at the foul line, that's for sure.
That's kind of what we were talking about. That's what Giannis does, except he doesn't make them.
1:05 to go, Tigers down 11. And now Williamson throwing a pass to Womack, who wasn't looking. Out of bounds.
That's one of those. He's got his full court up. A little lack of concentration. Not that it was Womack or Dylan's fault, but you got to be looking where the ball is when you're running up court.
And then Plotnikov gets fouled by Mbea. 59.2 seconds left. And Mbea has fouled out of the game. So the Tigers about to fall to 8 and 9.
In the game for the Tigers.
Under 500 for the first time this year. Hofstra about to go to 12 and 4. Towson will fall to 0 and 4 in the conference. And 5 and 2 here at CQ Arena. While the Pride will go 3 and 0 in the CAA, and they are now 6 and 4 away from home.
Yeah, it's two teams in blue. Monmouth and Hofstra have come down here and won. That's we don't see that very often. This is a place where Pat won 22 games in a row, and they've just been unbelievably tough. They never get out rebounded. He's going to go through it a little bit with this team, but we're trying to get better for March, and I see some signs of really good things from young guys. And when Tyler and Dylan just get used to the defensive pressure they face from the minute they get on the court has been tremendous.
And now Tyler gets fouled, and the last thing Speedy Claxton wants is a clock stopping.
Pride personal foul number 6, Victory on Netu. That is his
And
I think Victory just was basically saying we're going to make it
Netu
hard.
is out. So Onueto gone for the day. He leaves with 4 points.
In the game for Hofstra, number 17, Alex
And
Siknovich.
Alex Siknovich in for the first time, a grad student from Kentucky Wesleyan.
Great Division II program. My brother went to Florida Southern. They used to play with John Ebeling, NBA player, Kentucky Wesleyan, them, Riverside, Troy, Merrimack, all these Division I's. That does Kentucky Wesleyan was an unbelievable Division II school with lots of national championships. Getting more minutes, you know. Speedy Claxton's got a couple guys, and I'm telling you, Jaden Roberts, even though he didn't play many minutes today, he's kind of his insurance guy, but nobody got in foul trouble in the guards in the backcourt.
In the game for Hofstra, number 7.
And it's interesting, Spiro. Like, this has been an 8 or 9 point game the whole game. Like Towson typically gets a couple of stops, cuts it to 2 and 3, makes it their kind of game in the backboard. They just couldn't quite get over the hump.
Tigers were down 9 at halftime, and now a foul on Ndefo.
Personal foul number 24, took him off. Womack, his second.
Tigers will fly to Boston tonight as they will take on Northeastern Saturday afternoon.
For insurance reasons, they did have
2 o'clock from Boston. I'll have it for you on TowsonTigers.com.
John Barton, who I like from St. John's, D.C., he was dressed today. I'm not saying they should play him or not. I'm not a coach anymore. But John Barton was dressed and warmed up.
And they played today without Biggie. You know, Jack Doumbia did not play for the Tigers. He's their 3rd leading scorer. And Biggie Patterson, their 3rd leading scorer, also did not play today. Out with an injury.
And that's how it's going to be, whether it's load management in the pros. Like I said, I work at Monumental. We got high school this weekend. We cover the NBA. Everybody has different issues. You have to have a bench. That's just a...
Ball goes out of bounds off of Hofstra. 43 seconds left.
Hofstra, outstanding assistants. Both assistants up coaching the whole game. Making guys go left. They are not letting Dylan Williamson and Tyler Tejada have anything easy today.
Dylan misses the 3, and now a foul going to be called on Sinkovic.
Prime personal foul number 17, Alex Sinkovic.
So Chike and Defo to the foul line.
Off line to the Tigers, and Defo shooting the double bonus.
First of 2 on the way is no good. Tigers went 16-2 in the conference last year, now off to an 0-4 start this year.
Yeah, and I didn't think they'd go 16-2 again this year. I thought they'd more like 13-5 type situation. But, you know, Jack not playing today hurt it. Like I said, everybody has Towson. Nobody's coming in here. They're like, this is a big game. We have a chance to beat the defending teams. Towson's been putting it on people for 3 or 4 years. Physically, I mean, I know they win, but they're physically, they Jones and Super. Well, now these other teams are like, they're the #1 team. We're going after them. We're going to be ready, and we're going to make Williamson and Tejada work for everything. Whether it's shot blocking in Monmouth or the funnel today of how that went, it's just been an interesting watch that these things are heading in this direction for Towson, because they're going to have to kind of man up and decide if they want to solve this by either getting tougher in the basket, or the defense has always been good, but you have to find a way to score, whether it's offensive rebounds. Dylan Williamson is a great high-character guy who can really score the ball. He's got to find a way to get 16 to 20 points every night. Tonight wasn't his night. He has 4 points.
Well, we still got 14 conference games left.
Plenty of basketball left. No time for panic. Go to Northeastern. Go to San Sapios. Get off the plane. Get some pizza. Get some chowder legals. Go to Punters. I don't care what you do. Just find a way to be ready to beat Bill Cohen in a very small gym. Matthews Arena. Reggie Lewis, Perry Moss, all of it. Matthews Arena, Spiro, as old as you are, is finally closed.
Arena is gone.
That's what I said.
Yes.
That's what I said. It's been closed.
Yes.
So now you're playing in a small gym where it's easy to shoot.
Yes.
So go find a way to win. I know Matthews Arena's closed.
16-17, the Tigers started 0-4 in the CAA and finished 11-7.
Well, we want another. That's our goal. See, we've learned that. It's our goal.
And now another foul on the Tigers, so Cruz Davis can just add to his 30.
One of my saddest days was at Matthews Arena. Dave Gavitt speaking at Reggie Lewis's funeral in Matthews Arena. Reggie Lewis from here in Dunbar and Baltimore.
I think they're going to rebuild another arena on that site.
I think you're right, Spear. I think they are. And they said it's going to take 3 years with the construction in the Northeast City. You can add a year to that. It's Northeastern was a commuter school. It had the co-op. Jim Calhoun had a great teams there. They put them on the map. And all of a sudden they dropped football, got really good in other sports. Hockey's good, but the school's tremendous. You can't even get in there. They have a London campus. Northeastern is like this unbelievable academic situation.
Womack hits the 3. He's got 14.
You tell me Womack and Coleman were going to combine for 30. I don't think I was going to say there's no way Towson could lose.
Cruz Davis with 8 seconds left. The Plotnikov, and that's it. This ball game is over. So the Tigers fall to 8-9, 0-4 in the CAA. Hofstra to 12-5, and they have now won 7 straight ball games and go to 3-0 in CAA play. I'll be back with you Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock on TowsonTigers.com from Boston as the Tigers take on the Huskies of Northeastern. Jimmy, you'll be doing high school hoops all weekend long.
We'll be doing DMD. We got Paul VI, we got Spalding, we got all kinds of teams, Gonzaga. And I'm excited to do it, but I'm excited to come back here when Bat Scary and them get on the winning track. Things will be fine. Just got to get that first win.
All right, thanks to Matt Muddleman and all his crew. Final score this afternoon, it was Hofstra 78, Towson 67. I'll talk to you Saturday.